Hi friends, good morning. The last class we started this Python programming installation. So in this, the contents we covered already, the discussion was done in the last classes. Introduction to the Python I was explained. Then after how to install the Python, this also I was done with a 3-point installation is done. And after that execution of the Python scripts from the notepad. It means that we are written the script in the notepad, we are executing by the command prompt. So that I was explained, and I told you to do some hands-on programs with your own. You need to write the programs in the notepad, and you need to execute from the command prompt. That is the thing I was explaining in the last classes. And those who are not done still the installation of Python, please do it. If you wanted to know that once again, please watch the classes which I was already kept in the KSP Academy channel. So go to the YouTube. In this, you type KSP Academy. In our first in the videos, we have I kept in this playlist. I kept Python for beginner. In this, all Python videos will come to picture. So please watch the video, then get back to you. I hope I am clear. So next, today the continuation we has to go for. Today I need to cover what is a Python shell. Python shell also called an interactive mode or interpreter mode. So what is this modes? It is title I'll explain. Then after that, we have some drawbacks in this, and we have the advanced things we have to go for. Other than this, interactive mode, interpreter mode, same mode we are creating in the ideally integrated development mode and the learning environment. So whatever we do this Python shell interactive mode in the command prompts, as same you can do in the IDLE also. So advanced we are using IDLE shell. And ideally we have some more disadvantages to overcome this. We are writing the program in the batch mode. So what are the things one by one I'll explain here today. So let us, we have to go once the command prompts, how we read off, what is a shortcut we have to see, go to the Windows. Here we can type in the search bar CMD or Windows or you type, command prompt will open. Okay, and what is the starting cases if you want to find out the version, what I was told you to you, Python, the command, Python space minus capital V, you find the version. Or else we have other also Python space minus version, you type also, the version will come. Okay, this is we learned in the previous classes version. And if you wanted to enter into the desktop mode, what is the command? CD space desktop. So enter into the desktop mode. Okay, till this case we done. If you wanted to call any Python script from your desktop, means we need to write type Python space that script name. If it is example ksp1.py you call, that script will be executed. That is a thing I was already explained in the previous classes. Okay, so next today what I wanted to say is, other than writing the notepad, we are writing in the notepad, we are calling the script into this here and we are executing over the desktop. We have a other separate mode is called as interactive mode and interpreter mode. We can call it, that is a Python shell. So Python shell where we can write the programs and we can execute directly. Okay, so how to enter into the this Python shell or this interactive mode in the command prompt? We have the commands we call it as, if you type in the command prompt Python, we will enter into the Python shell. If you type in the command prompt exit parenthesis, we will exit from the Python shell. Once again I'm telling, if you type in the command prompt Python, just enter, you'll enter into the Python shell. If you want to exit into the Python shell, we can type exit. So if you wanted to enter into this mode, here we can write the programs directly, we can execute. No need to go for notepad and other things. To enter into mode, what you should do, in the command prompt, we can do this two keys. So same I was using. What I told you, just click on Python, just enter. So here you can write your program and execute line by line. So this mode is called as Python shell or interpreter mode. This Python shell or interpreter mode. Once you enter into the type the Python command, you'll enter into this. Here you can do your open operations. Example, a is equal to 100. Just a enter 100 will come, or else you can write print a also, it will execute. I hope. Yes, 100 we got. Then b is equal to boolean, we write true. Then b enter, b value will come, or else print a or print b. Then print b means true will come. And c is equal to some 200 you keep. C is equal to you kept. Want to do d is equal to a plus c we got. How much holding a plus c? 300. So this you can do. This is the operation we are doing, executing here only. No need to doing any other things. This enter the shell here, writing the program in the interactive mode or interpret Python shell mode you're writing. So line by line executing. Here no need to. This is general way. If you want to, from this you wanted to enter, you type the Python is a key to enter into the batch, sorry, interactive mode or interpreter mode. Python shell. This is called Python shell. Here we can write in the programs in the command prompt. If you wanted to exit from this, what I told you, shortcut key, exit parenthesis. Yes, you enter. Again, you come to the desktop mode. So you can do same operation. Desktop mode, what we're checking, we wanted to check Python space minus capital V version will check. So this is the same operation. This exit to enter. This is called as a Python shell or interactive mode. I hope clear. How you enter into the command prompt, how you execute the command prompt. Here you can do the line by line process. So same, this is clear. So same like this, the Python shell or interactive mode, we have advanced we have IDLE shell in the Python program itself we have. So now onwards we no need to come to this command prompt, no need to execute here. So advance it to the notepad, advance to the command prompt execution, this creating a Python shell. We can create the same Python shell by using a IDLE. Okay, same we can use IDLE. So second one we are using IDLE right now. Same thing we can do in the IDLE also, other than command prompt and notepad writing and calling into CMD. That is not supposed to do right now, IDLE. So where we can do IDLE, where it is IDLE. So once you install the Python, please be very careful. Click on IDLE in your laptop. Next you click on here, open the file location. Very careful, open the file location. Click on the file location. It will lead to where the file location. Just this, you click on the right side, right click. Just send this. No need to come every time into the Python and the programs Python. This IDLE shell, I am click on to the desktop. I was creating a shortcut in the desktop. I need not to go every time to this. So I'll create desktop. Just I click on this. So automatically that shortcut is created in the desktop. So it was already created. So I don't know what to test. Press it. Automatically the shortcut will create. Once you click on, now go to the desktop. That shortcut will be created over here. Okay. So I'll show where it is our IDLE. So IDLE 3.10.64 bit, it is already created here in the desktop. Okay. So how to open this IDLE? How to make it shortcut? Click on, once again I'm showing IDLE file location. After the Python 3.0, click on right click, send it to desktop. Wherever you want to make it, create. Basically, shortcuts will create in the desktop. You will create a shortcut. Automatically, desktop will come. So now click on IDLE. Double click. Automatically, IDLE shell is open. So this shell is called as a Python shell or interactive mode or interpreter mode. It's like how you did of the Python mode. This shell, same operating things will be done in this IDLE shell also. So now onwards, this is not required. We can do that directly here in this. So this shell is called as Python shell or interpreter mode. Same thing we are created in the IDLE. So we can do IDLE framework frame. We can do this work. Clear? Oh, I hope it is very clear. Next, once real time you are doing the writing, opening a laptop, the configuration should not come like this. Font size will be very smaller. Okay. it should not look like. If you wanted to make it like this, so click on options, configure IDLE, click on options, configure IDLE, it is open. The font face, you keep it a consoles, it look nice. Size, you keep it 18, click on bold, unbold, bold. Size, you click on size will come, I kept it 18, it's okay. Click on apply, just close it, automatically this size will happen. Okay, here you can write your programs. So this is called as IDLE shell or Python shell. So I'm writing a program, same, a is equal to 100. What is the value of a? 100 I got. Print a, 100 I got. So b is equal to, I'm supposed to 200. What's the value b holding? Line by line execution, this one. So c is equal to a plus b, the value of c 300, or else print c also you can do it. So line by line execution we have d is equal to a into b. So value of t 2000, 100 into 200, 2000. So this is the line by line execution is holding over here. So you wanted to save this program, Python shell, new file, click on a save as. So wherever you want, I wanted to save this file location in the desktop. Myself is Praveen, so I'm writing a P1 IDLE. I'm very first time writing P IDLE 1. First, this you can show in the desktop. Don't need to write here .py. It's already Python files. No need to enter into .py. It's all automatically. Try save it. Okay. Okay, clear. Unless you want to show once again, I'll show. If anybody having a doubt, some people I wonder voice is hearing it's not understood. Once again, I write how to go after saving a shortcut. What you need to do, just you go to that desktop, click on IDLE. Here you can write it is equal to 100. Click on a 100. B is equal to anything. You 300 you write, nothing wrong. 300. C is equal to a plus b. C enter 400. D is equal to a into b. So D enter, multiplication will come. This is the line by line will come. Okay. If wanted to a, call it a value 100, b value 100, c value 100, the 400, d value 3000. This is the line by line execution we are hearing. In the IDLE shell, when you are writing the program, when you wanted to find out the values in the down also, whenever you wanted to call it in the value of a, you enter a. When you wanted to calling a b, enter b. If you want to c, you enter. If you want to enter d. So once again, if you wanted to write, I'll write the. So we can call what is the value of a. So 3000 I written. So like this, whatever we wanted to do it. So line by line execution, if you call, we are getting like this. Okay. So if I wanted to write all the values at a time, if I wanted to value of a plus b and a into b, if I wanted to do both at a time, it is not possible over here. So line by line only execution will done. Okay. All at a time should not be happening. This is one drawback of IDLE shell or Python mode or Python interpreter mode. In this only line by line execution will happening. Enter the execution should not be happening. Understood? So if you have any doubt, if you want to write one more program, you can write down. Same thing for hands-on practice. Click on IDLE. Your own you write. A is equal to 200. Click on A. B is equal to 3000. You write. What's the value of B? Then C is equal to A into B. Come value of C. D is equal to, if you want to write a boolean also write, D is equal to value of true holding D. D enter. So this is line by line. If you want A enter, B enter, C enter, D enter. So this is the same line by line execution only happening. If you wanted to call all ABCD values, it is not happening. This is one drawback. Like, okay, this is one drawback of ideal shell. Next, one more drawback we have. After, if I am saving right now, previously I didn't show, that's what I was again, once again showing. If you are saving it at desktop for your convenient, P IDLE second time IDL second. Just I'm saving. Once I saved this program, if you wanted to write A enter, it is not supposed to come. If you want to B enter, it is not supposed to come. C enter, it is not supposed to come. C will come. A I enter. C I enter. What happening? Something it will show. Shortcut is happening now. Once it is it was saved, right? Once saved out. This program once I will try to open with IDLE. After saving, I open this. If I wanted to find any value, if I wanted to find out the value of A, so there I return down I should come. So this is the entire ending line, right? B is equal to how much? B is equal to how much? C is equal to how much? D is equal to how much? So what's the value of A? What's the value of B? What's the value of C? What's the value of D? I'm not getting like this. Previously I got like when you're typing ABCD, I got before saving, I got. After once I saved the program, if I wanted to read the values of ABCD, I'm not supposed to finding. It means to say in the IDLE shell, once program written, after you save it, if I wanted to call the values once again, value holding ABCD, it is not coming. It means we are losing the previous information. It means to say in IDLE shell, after return the program, if you wanted to call, you can call. If you execute line by line. So line by line also one of the drawback. One, if you wanted to save for future reference, once you save the program in the IDLE shell, and after that, whenever you wanted to open, once again you're executing, the previous information must be lost. So that is what the IDLE shell, we are not supposed to write the programs. We are not supposed to execute the programs because line by line execution will be happening. After saving, we are not supposed to call once again. We are not supposed to re-execute. It is not supposed to be possible. So that is the drawback of IDLE shell. So that is only written here. Once execute line by line code, it is not at a time, not should not be, it is only line by line execution. It is executed only line by line code, not at a time. And one more drawback, once if you save the file, shell information must be lost. To overcome this, we are go for a batch mode. We are go for a batch mode. Now I'll try to explain the batch mode. The batch mode is a permanent platform to work with the Python programs. In batch mode, once you save the file, again you open it, data should not be lost. And how you need to enter into the batch mode. So same, what you need to go for, how you open IDLE shell, click on IDLE, IDLE shell is open. This is what A is equal to 100. Just once starting, I'm writing for your understanding. What's the value of A? A holding. B is equal to some 3000. B holding. C is equal to some to the happening. C I'm holding. D is equal to one string function I can write. KSP Academy. Something I missed out of D. Right. Yeah, D I got. So line by line execution only happening. A is equal to before I saved. I'm getting line by line. Okay. So once if you save the program, this is not happening. Okay, that I told. If you wanted to enter into this, what it has to means open the IDLE shell. No need to write program here. You need to enter into the batch mode. After opening IDLE shell, just click on file, click on file, click on new file. So in the new file, you need to write the program as per convenient. 1 minute. Okay, here click on file, new file, it's file open. Here you can write your programs. So here is equal to 100 I'm writing for my program. Then B is equal to, you can define is a 300. Execution should not be happening. This is a program writing area. This is called batch mode. B. Then C is equal to, I'm writing it is A plus B. Then D is equal to A minus B. Then what can say A B C D E is equal to A into B. So I'm writing ABCD value definition is done. ABCD values ABC I was given. C is equal to addition, subtraction, multiplication I'm doing. So before that, I wanted to do this ABCD, right? F I'm writing. One string I supposed to give for my convenient. KSP, addition, subtraction, multiplication I'm doing, right? Just I'm given. Here I can write print. I should print F value. After C is overwrite. C I can write the print. I should print C value. So addition will come. After writing D, I should write print the value of D also. So print the value of D. So subtraction will get the multiplication rate of print E. So multiplication also got. I written the program in the batch mode. This is called batch mode. So after batch mode, writing the program, file, save it. So I kept it desktop for my convenient. So you can write here KSP BATH batch mode program 1. Save it. So once you write the program in the batch mode and save it. Now click on done. F5 or this, the program will execute line by line. You're going to get output is here. So what is your program? KSP sub print here, right? If you want to, so once again clearly, I'll once again rerun. Yes, what I got, first one KSP addition subtraction printf I have string function I got. Print C addition I got 400. Next print to D subtraction I got 100 minus 3 minus 200 I got. Multiplication I got. So 3000 I got. So this is the way we need to write the program in the batch mode. Then execute, it will executing entire addition, subtraction, multiplication. I enter all application I got in a single shot. So it is executing the program all. Okay. Once I told you this information already I saved in this. I told you just now only control S I kept. So it is saved at desktop. Once you go to the desktop, that you open where it is KSP batch mode. This is a KSP batch mode. Just I written. Right click. Don't double click. Right click. Edit with a. So this is the batch mode. I written the program. If you again you run it as, it will execute. Output will come. Okay. It is the information should not be lost. But previously ideally shell we have lost the previous information. And line by line execution also previously done. It is executing all at a time. Information should not be lost. So that is the way every person, most of the cases we are writing in this batch mode our programs. I hope it's clear. So if you want some hands-on programs, from starting I'll show for your hands-on experience what you should do. Click on funds, all I closed. So now command prompt also not required. All everything I closed. Just double click. But ideally, this is ideally shell. No need to write any program. No need to save also. Not required for us. Enter into batch mode. Click on a file. Click on a new file. Here you can write sum A is equal to, I'm writing Praveen Python to get a heading like this. So what I should do, print first. I want to get first line is the print Python I got. Then B is equal to, here what I should do, Python cases I am supposed to explaining addition, subtraction, multiplication I'm explaining. So again I wanted to print on the second line. You can write a print function is come. So next C is equal to, you can define your value. 1000 I was given C value. D I'm clearing here. D is equal to some 50 or 50 I'm giving. Then you wanted to addition, right? So D you can declare E is equal to C plus D. Then you enter to print, you need to enter. So print the value of E. In addition, you print subtraction E. If you can take one more variable, F is equal to C minus D. Then after you want to print the value, print F. So subtraction you print, multiplication G. G is equal to what you should do, C into small C into D. Again, you want to print information, print G. So this is the code, you can write like this. Once you return the program in the batch mode, file, save as, desktop. Second program you're writing, right? KSP BATCH batch mode 2. Save it. Batch mode I saved. Run means click on run, or we have a shortcut called F5 also. So then running the program. Good. Praveen Python. First line I want, that's I printed. Second Python addition subtraction I printed. Next E is multi addition. F is a subtraction, 1000 minus 50, multiplication, print J I got. So this is the way you can do it. I hope we're very clear. So if you wanted any doubt, please play back the video and get it out. So more understanding, you can write your own programs in the Python in the batch mode. You can understand. So any doubt, reach out me. Comment section, you can comment on that. We'll get back to the next video. I hope understanding everything till this class. So next class we has to go for data types. I'll discuss in the next class. So till this, anybody not yet installed Python, please install the Python. For the very first person, follow the first video. Installation you do, execution script from the notepad you do it. Then after a command prompt you execute, create in the Python shell in the command prompt and execute the programs. After you can create the IDLE shell, you create and execute line by line. And after IDLE to enter into the batch mode and execute the program, then you get some experience. I hope very clear. Thanks for watching, and we will see in the next video. Bye. Next class.